college campuses are in general a place where you have a lot of students learning about issues and are actually pretty excited about issues, and they aren't involved in a bunch of conflicts with interests because they're not part of businesses or they're not really part of politics yet. So I think that it's important for them to understand how they, during that part of their life, can actually have a sort of interest-free effect on the world. In general, also students at that point have a lot of time, so if there's actually some organization to it and some of the skills that people can use, like media training, are available, I think that they can have a bigger impact if that is really available to them whenever they start in their freshman year. Yeah, I think that you can do just about anything that's raising awareness because in the end, if there's just in general more support in a community, whether it be your campus community or the community at large, then there's going to be more support for a movement in the end. What we're seeing in Egypt right now is like definitely an excellent example of what can happen if people are using social media and if people are actually excited about their issues. So I think that the question about the U.S.'s role in the world is sort of the big debate that people are trying to answer in USAID, and I don't think there is ever really going to be one good answer. But I think whenever you look at lots of different cases, you can see in the history things that could have been done better, and that can sort of inform what you're going to talk about in the future. So I think it's not like you can't just learn general theories in classes. You have to really kind of understand the issues as they've actually happened in history. And in that sense, you can try to put together all the different factors that come together whenever you're making a decision for the future. I guess it's really hard to tell what the world's going to look like. We don't really know what's going to happen. But, well, yeah, I mean, if things go well, then hopefully, maybe if the Millennium Development Goals aren't actually achieved, we'll have moved toward them and we can set some new goals that are either more achievable or maybe we'll have more of a social movement behind those goals by that time. I don't think that it's ever really, just like with polio, I don't necessarily think that there's ever really a point where we can actually say it's ever going to be eradicated, but that's not a reason to move toward improving the lives of people around the world.